This program is sponsored by Maronite College of the Holy Family, Parramatta.
Welcome to Educating for Success, filmed at Maronite College of the Holy Family here in Parramatta. My name is Sister Margaret and I am the principal of the college. In this episode, we're going to actually take a shift away from speaking to teachers, and we're actually going to see the perspective of students and parents. So the first half of this episode, we're going to interview our college captains. Joseph, Frangie, how are you?
I'm good, sister. How are you?
Good. Yvonne, Moussa, how are you going?
Good, thank you.
Okay, let's talk about student perspective about the college and education in general.
Yep.
How long have you been at the college for, Joseph?
I've been at the college since I was 6 years old, and I started kindy here, and I've been at the college ever since kindy.
13 years of education.
Yes, 13 years.
Yvonne?
Yep, same here since kindergarten.
My. Okay, so what have your experiences been at the college?
Experiences.
Positive, negative?
There's been a lot of positives throughout my years at this college. There's not much negatives about this college.
Okay, what are some of the things you can remember?
There was a lot of support by the teachers, the staffs, the sisters. They've always been there for me and never failed to support me.
Okay, Yvonne?
Yes, every fond memory has been of friendships and encouragement, and I feel that that's just what fuels my entire school experience.
Okay, now you've been here since kindy all the way to year 12. Why didn't you go to like another school for secondary, or did you ever consider going to another school, or why have you remained here?
I feel that there's a sort of magnetism here. You feel attracted here because it just fits in, everything's so cohesive, and it's just the culture, your culture is inseparable from your identity, and I feel that that just magnetically attracts you to stay here.
Okay, so in culture you mean your Lebanese background?
Yes.
Your Maronite spirituality?
Yes.
Okay.
This college is basically my second family. Come back to school, feel like I'm back with my family again.
Yeah, we're all related here, aren't we?
Yeah, we all are.
All Lebanese background.
That's right.
Okay, what are the subjects you're currently doing?
Should I go first?
Okay, I'm doing mathematics and mathematics extension 1, and English advanced, English extension 1, English extension 2, physics, chemistry, and 1 unit religion.
Okay, why did you choose those subjects, and what area you're planning to move into?
So firstly, it gives me a broad and diverse range of everything that I'm studying, because I have the English and the mathematics and the scientific based, and it gives me a good background into medicine, which I hope to ease into next year at UNSW.
What about ease into? It's going to be even more of a challenge. Keep going. Yep.
And yes, I feel like those subjects will just broaden my knowledge so that I can facilitate getting in there in the most successful way.
We hope you do, Yvonne.
Thank you.
Joseph?
I do business studies, I do English standard, Maths general, what else do I do? Construction and religion 2 unit.
Okay, so why did you choose those subjects?
I chose those subjects because my future plan is to go into construction management, and for English I needed to get general so I can go into the course. Maths is there to help me throughout the construction for measurements and other key factors of the course.
Yep. What's your favourite subject?
Probably, it's really hard to choose a favourite though. I'd probably say English, because it's quite an outlet and it's not as demanding, so to say, as the other subjects, so it's quite an outlet.
English, yep, okay. So you enjoy English the most?
Yes.
What about you, Joseph?
I'm a more hands-on person, so I'm saying construction. I like building stuff, creating things.
Now, you're typical of the stereotype that we have that males move into construction and things like that. Do you agree with that? Do you think generally there are subjects that are more focused on the guys and subjects that the girls tend to pick?
In our construction class, we actually got one girl in our class. We got a girl named Simona Ellis.
And how's she going in that subject?
She's really good. She's, I think, ranking 3rd or 4th.
There you go. So the girls are bucking the trend. And even Yvonne, with you picking physics and chemistry and science, it's usually male-dominated.
Yeah, our classes are half-half, so the dynamic is really different, unexpected.
And the teachers generally are a mixture of male and female. Okay. Generally speaking, what makes for a good teacher in your opinion? What do you look for? What do you consider a good class? Or?
I think just the teacher being dynamic, being just in control of the lesson, knowing, having a clean-cut plan, being structured. I feel that that just reiterates the structure and makes it so much easier to learn and so much more enjoyable in that sense.
Okay.
For me, I'd like a teacher that plans her work, is more enthusiastic and shows more interest into her subjects, and like doesn't really just do writing, like more hands-on group work, more discussions, something like that. That's like my favourite teacher.
It's more an interactive classroom.
Yes.
Is it too noisy when it can be for an interactive, or do you think it's okay?
I find it okay.
Yeah, I suppose it depends if you're an independent learner or a group learner.
Group learner.
Yeah.
Homework, how do you find that? Do you struggle with the amount of homework given, or?
I feel like the HSC course, you expect that you will get this much. It's only warranted that you revise every night. So, and just for the year, you acknowledge that you will get a lot of homework, but it's a necessary part of the Year 12.
Okay. Yeah, same.
What advice would you give to students who are going to embark on you're currently doing your HSC. What's some advice you can give to Year 11 students or Year 10 students who are planning to move on to HSC?
It's to study, to focus on your work, but don't always get stuck into your focuses. Also have a small social life. Don't just stay in your room and study. Have breaks, go out, have fun, but just organise your time and it's more time management.
Okay. You say break it up. So how much time, percentage study-wise, and how much social time?
90% study, 10% social life.
Okay, just for HSC though.
Yeah, just for HSC.
Yvonne?
Yeah, so while I agree completely with Joseph, I also would say in my advice, I'd say that it's essential to put in 100% in everything you do. You don't want to look back at your HSC year with regrets and say, I could have done this better. So I feel like being 100% committed in that time, while also enjoying having a balance, is also crucial to doing well in HSC.
How important are your friendship groups?
Extremely important. They're vital. They're going to pull you through to finish this year successfully. And just knowing that there are a whole load of other people going through the same thing as you, it gives you that sense of resilience and motivation.
Yeah, and also the friendship lets you know that you're not the only one going through it, and that you know that you have someone always there to support you throughout the difficult times.
What are you looking forward to most with your HSC year?
Probably graduating, seeing everything materialise, 13 years of work materialising into a single exam and eventually a result. I feel that's...
Yeah, and creating memories with my friends, with the teachers and the college.
Okay, just a general question. Can you think of one of the more positive experiences you've had at the college?
I feel that the whole spiritual dimension at our college is a very positive experience. I mean, it's inbuilt into our experience here, going to church on Fridays, having regular confessions. It's something it's truly like it's enlightening and it makes you feel very spiritually sound. So I feel that's one of the most positive experiences I've had.
Strong faith. How I see students in the morning walk into church, going in there, the rosary sessions the school does during lunches. It's our strong faith that keeps the school going.
Good to hear. All right, let's drill the principal. Do you want to ask me any questions?
Sister, as a principal, what are your future plans for the college?
My future plans, academic excellence as always is the number one priority, spiritual growth, as you two have emphasised, and building the student as a whole. So also focusing on extracurricular activities. So the social, the academic, the spiritual, everything I think is important. And in order to achieve that, ensuring that our staff are in-serviced and have the time and the means to produce good programs and teach effectively. And of course, you know me, I'd like to expand.
Yep.
I want to build more classrooms, bigger classrooms, better classrooms, more resources, more playground.
Yeah.
Of
I
course,
agree
you know
with
me, non-stop, always things happening.
Any
So, Sister, what do you feel is distinct about our school?
as you said, the Maronite spirituality. Our liturgies are Maronite, our prayers, our focus on the saints, so on. So the spiritual side, the fact that we teach Arabic
Yep.
all the way from kindy to
Yeah.
year 8 and then as an elective. Our Lebanese culture. So I don't think any other school has a trumbaki playing at a swimming carnival or at the athletics carnival.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think they're the three main hinges. So our culture, our spirituality, and the language. And I think other than that, the sense of family. It's a very tight-knit community here, and everyone seems to know each other, which is great. People criticise it because it's not multicultural.
Yep.
That could be a disadvantage, but at the same time we are opening up. As you see, a lot of marriages now are mixed marriages, so we're getting a lot more other cultures in as well. But I think we have the advantages in that we're all kind of Lebanese Maronite background, so we do grow confident in who we are and not ashamed. I went to a multicultural school and I was ashamed to say I was Lebanese at the time, you know, and I didn't even know what Maronite meant. I just practiced Roman Catholic rite. So I think this school affords that opportunity for students to grow up confident who they are, their identity, their background.
What areas do you think that need to be improved throughout the college?
Oh, there's always room for improvement everywhere. I'm moving more towards in primary. I want to reintroduce phonics in the infant years, so that kindy year 1, year 2 have a strong background as they go through. So if you can start at the base and develop a strong, if they become strong in the English and maths there, then that moves up. I've introduced mathematics and reading eggs also in primary. What was your question again? I'm getting old.
Areas of improvement.
Areas of improvement, yeah. So those areas, I'm focusing on the foundations as well. For me also, I think a lot of the classrooms, I need to make them a bit more resource filled. We've got plenty of computer labs and science labs and so on, but I always like to look into more opportunities in that area as well. Playground space is very limited, and I think that's important because a lot of boys need to run and release their energies at lunchtime, and girls too. So if we can have more space there. I want to be also more interactive with the wider community, other schools, so on. Actually, this is new, but today I contacted, there's this company that wants to bring Japanese students out to Australia.
Yep.
So I actually, showed our interest in having some Japanese students coming to our school for a few weeks. Yeah, it's good for us to mix and to be there. I'd like to see our students a bit more involved also in other activities outside of school. I know we do mock trial, debating, public speaking, maybe more of that, and even in primary, a lot more interaction with other schools as well. There you go.
Any questions you have?
No, no question.
You have nothing to drill the principal about?
Do you see any negatives in our college?
Look, there's always negatives. There's always a lot of criticism from outside people. We're the source of talk for our community because we're the only Maronite school in this area, so all eyes are on us. So if we do something wrong, it's quick to be out in the parish and in the community. So what I'd like to do is try and promote that positive image, cut back on the gossip and the chatter that always seems to happen around the place, But look, I think it's our image is improving, and it's actually quite a good image out in the wider community. Just we need to just keep pushing it.
That is.
That's
Satisfied
all.
with that?
All right, thank you, and we're going to get some parents in after the break to talk to us. So thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you
for your
for
time.
having
And
us.
we'll be back soon.